Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a homemade barbecue grill. And during the pandemic I had trouble finding a barbecue grill. My old one broke and I couldn't find a decent one, so I decided to make one, and I'm glad I did because quite frankly this is the best barbecue grill I've ever had. It's made out of a large aluminum pot and I'm going to show you how to make it. The first thing you'll need to do is have some place to put the pot because it does get very hot. So I built this little table with a ceramic pad, and the pot will go on the ceramic pad. The next thing you have to make sure is that when you buy the pot, you can find a round grate that will fit inside the pot. Okay, you want it too small, and you don't want it too big or it won't fit in. It has to be sort of the right size. Okay, once you do that, then you buy a smaller grate, which is going to go on the very bottom, and I bought this spacer, this other thing that usually goes on a stove, and that will space it from the bottom, and that goes into the very bottom of the pot. Now the next thing you'll notice is that I bought stainless steel screws, and I drilled holes and I put these stainless steel screws into the pot so that that will hold the grate. So let's put the next layer in. And you notice this screw here is smaller than the rest. That's so I can get the grate past the first set of screws. It's a little tricky, so I'm going to get this grate, I'm going to get it in here, past the first set of screws, past this little screw, and onto the 4 screws down here. Now that's going to be the second layer. That's where the charcoal is going to go on. So on the first layer you're going to put things like paper and your starter stuff, some alcohol, and that's going to go up and hit the charcoal, which is on the second layer. And on the third layer you're going to put your cooking grill right here. Now that's it. And then of course the pot comes with a top, so that if you want to cook and you want to not get it too hot, you can put the pot on. Now the wonderful thing about this particular setup is that it's extremely easy to start your charcoal because of the 3 spaced layers. The starter stuff, the paper and alcohol, goes in the very bottom layer, and you can put as much charcoal in the second layer as you want, and because there's a big space there, it gets a lot of air and it starts right up. I've never had a grill that's easier to start up. And then the food, of course, goes on the third layer. So I built this whole thing for about $30. Now, obviously, this grill isn't made for like a huge party with lots of people. But if you're just like a couple, like 2 people, or even 3 people, or even 4 people, this grill is really the perfect size for you. And the reason I think it's going to last so long is because it's made of like thick aluminum. It's like a ½ inch thick. If you look at most of the barbecue grills you buy, particularly the small ones, you know, that cost $30, the Webers or the cheap ones, they're made out of like an 1/8 inch or a 16th inch of steel coated with paint, and as soon as the paint wears off a little bit, it starts to rust, and in no time at all, it rusts out. Usually they last about a year, that's about it. Then you have to get a new one. This one is aluminum, it doesn't rust, it's a ½ inch thick. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this lasted like 5 to 10 years. The other thing about this is that it's really easy to clean. When you want to clean it, you just take out the 3 grates, and then you just dump the whole thing into the garbage. It's really easy to clean. I love this grill. I love cooking on it. I love starting the fire. It's easy to clean. This is the best barbecue grill I ever had. I'm glad I couldn't find one, so that I experimented making this, and I hope you try it too, because this is, I don't know why they don't even make it like this. Maybe they don't make it like this because it lasts too long. I don't know. But it's really, really good. Take my word for it. Try it. You'll like it. Thank you. That's it. Bye.